Welcome to another edition of the Just Smell So Good Nation. I'm your host, Roosevelt. It's hot out here today in the Florida, right? This is about how, as a business owner, you got to watch three components of your business. One is profitability, what you're selling, and cash flow. Cash flow has to really multiply, and it has to move very quickly. Here's why. If you have something on a credit card, it's considered a loan with high interest. Think about it. Consider a high interest loan. Now, you want to have the money in the bank before you start doing the components of what you're buying, and you need to know your numbers while you're doing so. And this is why I'm going to emphasize this. You're going to have to read this, Business Hustle Owner. Buy my book. I'm a promoter, but I'm telling you the truth. You got to buy this book. When you read this book, you're going to change your life, and you should be able to understand what cash flow components are. Another thing, you have to have different aspects of business that you use. Most of the stuff, I mean mainly everything that I do, from vitamins to car rental to health and wellness, I use. From tasty frozen honey cups, from credit correction repair, I use. Here's why I'm a very strong component of promoting stuff that you use, right? Because they will give you the honest opinion to your clients to buy the product from you, to utilize the product. I don't believe in one business aspect. I just don't. And a lot of business got caught slipping. I mean, they didn't have enough profit. They rolled on credit. They're rolling on loans. They're rolling on high mortgages. They're running on cars that they cannot afford, rentals and so forth. They're running on stuff that does not create a positive cash flow. Another thing I do not believe a business owner should be doing at first of his business, as the beginning of his business, and perhaps to the end of his business. They shouldn't buy cars. They shouldn't buy a car without paying cash. And I have made, I wouldn't say a mistake. I bought it because during Katrina time, I had to buy the car because there was so many cars coming in Florida that was rained out, that if you would have bought that car for $3,000 or $4,000, you'd have been paying $3,000 or $4,000 to fix it. So I had to buy a brand new car. But that car has cost me almost $30,000. Imagine that. If I could put that in the advertising budget of my businesses and pay $30,000 to make $300,000, wouldn't that be a better aspect of my time and my money? I think so, because I'm not trying to look pretty. I'm trying to make money. And here's the thing. When you get into a business, you should sit down and do a point strategy. And when I created the Flea Market Money course, it's for that as well. Flea Market Money course, one chapter alone. I'm going to put one chapter. That one chapter is going to be compact. It's going to be compact because here's why. That $69 that you spend, you're going to make 10 times the amount if you put in the work. Easily put in the work. You're going to make 10 times that money. And I feel like me selling you stuff that doesn't create opportunity for you is a waste of your money. Some people will not get into the fragrance business. They will not get into the fragrance business because they don't want to have a relationship. They want to make the money, but they don't want to be bothered. They want to make the money. They don't want to tell nobody about it. They want to make the money, but they want someone to give them the money, like daddy government. That's where I got that from somebody else. But anyway, he is correct. But what I'm looking at, true wholeheartedly, if you look down my list, and please subscribe, make a comment, share this information. And if this information is not important to you and you're part of my subscriber list, please do not unsubscribe. Here's why. There's a lot of important information here. And it will be fragrances, and like I always say, but it's about once you get over the fragrance component of your business, what's next? You're still going to have bills. You're still not going to have accessible cash. You're still going to have money problems. Your banks ain't going to be loaded with cash. Your credit card is not going to be to the low minimum, right? Yeah, some of people have access over 30% on their credit cards, man. And you got to get that low, and that's what cash flow works. As a business, as I advertise on different places like Bing, YouTube, radio, and everything else, I'm a strong component watching my money, man, how the drips. And I would get into an advertising person ass quick, especially if I don't have no control of it. I'm going to have control of talking to you. We need to change quick. We need to change fast. You're not going to get $500 a month and we don't get a return on investment. That means my household and my businesses will not get a return on investment. I cannot afford to waste money. I can't afford to give you money without creating more money. And that's what I want you to understand. You got to advertise, but you got to make everyone freaking responsible for your money, because that is your money. I look like, if I'm giving $500, I look at it as 500 soldiers going to war. And 500 soldiers got to be protected with bulletproof guns, helmets, knives, machetes, whatever it has to be. But if I send $500 of unprotected money, I'm sending you out with a t-shirt and tell you to do combat fighting. And when everybody else got guns. That's not going to happen. So how would I be able to do this? I got to create the protection plan for my business. I have to. It's necessary to put a protection plan on your business. And how, like stocks, most people don't know, if you get in stocks, if you put a stop on it, right, that's the minimum amount that you're going to lose. And that's the same way you have to do everything in your business. When you order products and fragrances, when you promote opportunity, you got to put stops on how much you're going to bring in and what the limitation that you have. That means cash flow got to recycle. You can't kill all my men at one time without bringing more men back in, right? So what I want for $500, right, I want a troop of 5,000. And so hear what I'm saying. Cash flow is that troop opportunity. It gives more people opportunity. It gives you the hiring capacity. You get to hire more stuff, make money more quickly. But even though you get known, you still want to return on your investment. Return on the investment. You cannot be losing money, even though you could write it off on taxes. That's not what it's all about. It's about the return on investment. You might not be having the right opportunity at the right time, and it might be the right broadcast, but may not be the right opportunity. So that's why you have to have more than one business. You got to have more than one business going on. At all times, you got to have more than one. Some of you believe the multiplication is in 2 jobs. If you have to do 2 jobs and you're learning, that's fine. You know, that's creative for you. Save one money to save one check to pay all your bills if possible, and take the other check to invest into you and your business. You and your business. Because guess what? You need that money. You're gonna need that money for car tires. You're gonna need engine repairs or advertising. I mean, you need to be omnipresent in your business. You must understand. You got to do this, man. Me, I cut businesses off. I cut people who does not bring my money back to me. I'm not gonna let all my soldiers die. I'm just not. It won't happen. I call my credit card. That's why I use a credit card, right? Because I would call my credit card and say, look, man, hey, we're not gonna let all these soldiers die. Not today. We're not gonna let these soldiers die. Oh, hold on. We're not gonna let these soldiers die. We're gonna make sure these soldiers come back, and we're gonna do this. And that's why I want you to understand. And that's why I try to give you certain fragrances that's gonna bring your investment back fast. I don't try to give you nothing that's hard to sell, because some people just don't want to do the research. They don't want to work that hard. It's hard. And so I give you simple principles to make money. I give you simple ideals to make money. And that's why I had to change this channel. I had to change this channel around, because I was doing it, but everyone kept on coming to this for a fragrance review. And we so much more. We so much more. If you check out my channel, we are so much more. And I was gonna give up the channel. And another thing that a business owner must do, and they have to do, I don't know why the light is not coming in here. They have to get their credit right. They have to get their credit right, man. You can borrow money, small amount of money, and the banks find out that you can return, give them their money back, they're gonna give you more. And you had to put your business in the right vehicle. And you know, you're doing business ads, do business ads now. You don't even have to put doing business ads. Just make some money on the side. Go to the flea market, go ahead and get that business right. Get some money in, look at your numbers, and see where you are first before you make a decision on the business. There's so many network marketing businesses out here today, and there's some great businesses. But I'm telling you, real business. I mean, get to do it right now. Do it right now. Flea Market Money business. Go ahead and get it done. Sell a product, make 10 times your amount if you do the work. Selling fragrances. Buying one fragrance, you can buy a fragrance for $1 and sell it for $7. That's money right now. I mean, people like fragrances right now. It's not waiting for a 30% on the commissions and everything. Get into the vitamin business. The vitamin business is necessary right now, because people taking vitamins. They need to get well. They don't want to take the drugs. They want to take what President Trump's talking about, give you chlorine. Some people just do not want to take a vaccine whatsoever. See, get into the game. Get into the game of money, and money will return. Get into the game of money, and money will return. All right, that's enough, man. Welcome to the Just Most Good Nation. Please subscribe, make a comment, share this information if you like this video. I know it's really long, but I want everyone who read this and look at all the books down below that I have new coming out. God Create, Cashflow, Flea Market Money, and the Business Hustle Owner. And my new book coming out very soon, The 10-10 Rule of Perpetual Money. Peace.